What is good, everyone? Sensei93, and today I am going to be showing off my Idola Fantasy Star Saga account, which I have been playing from day one, and I've not missed a single login ever since. And now I have rank 80 with my account, and the rank cap, by the way, is around rank 120. Sorry, I was about to say level. But, yeah, I feel that now with episode 2 on the horizon, I feel that now's a good time for me to do a nice little show and tell of my account. Just showing off my characters and my progress and everything in between. So we might as well just get started right here, right now. Let's just wait. Now, collection-wise, let's start off with my character collection. As far as that is concerned, I have set every single character in the game. I do not, however, have every single character's fate branch in the game, but I have every single character in the game. There are obviously a couple of fate branches here and there that I'm missing, especially with certain collab characters, and obviously with other Starfare's limited characters that I'm also missing. But Starfare's limited characters I can at least roll for whenever I want, like when Starfare's banners come out, but again, that's probably gonna be down entirely to me. So let's actually just get started on showing off some of my characters. First off, I got Jasper. Jasper is one of the first, if not the first, 5-star character that I managed to get at max level and managed to max limit break him, and the first character that I managed to get at max destiny bonus. I'm kinda happy with that, but I feel that this could have happened sooner were it not for the fact that I decided to burn a copy of him back when destiny bonuses were not a thing, and those were probably the best times because I really didn't like the idea of having to get multiple copies of some characters, but hey, here we are. But in any event, I managed to get him at max destiny bonus. Who else am I showing off? Estrella, funny story with her. I decided to throw in quite a bit of money into this game. Oh, and by the way, my overall spend on this game is around £1,700 or $2,000 if you're in America or whatever. I'm not sure how much that translates to in yen, but yeah, 1,700 quid roughly has been spent on this game, on my account. I wouldn't really consider myself a whale, because I'm pretty sure whales would spend way more than that. But for most part, I feel that the overall spend on this game could have been lowered because of this woman right here, because I was really desperate to get her back when she first appeared. And when she first appeared, I more or less spent nearly 200 quid trying to roll on her banner back on Rate Up, and I didn't get her. I was gonna have to settle for just not getting her, only for me to realize she's a permanent character and she can spook me at any moment. So I guess that was a lesson learned that maybe I shouldn't go spending money on permanent banners. And I guess that little banner right there was kind of what forced me to really behave myself a little bit with future banners moving forward. But hey, I've been very fortunate enough to get every single character in the game, but where I'm leading with this is when a little bit shortly after Estrella was back on Rate Up, Jean was one of the first Starfest characters to come into the game, and I've been sitting there trying to roll for her, but then when she came out, I still didn't have Astraya back then, but then I was still rolling for her. I spent around 60 odd quid trying to get one copy of her, and ultimately I was very close to not getting Jean on time, but then in the process, Astraya spooked me. So yeah, she came out of nowhere to spook me quite a bit. So that was relatively funny in a sense that I spent 200 quid not getting Astraya, then I ended up spending another 60 quid trying to get Jean. I got Jean, and then I also got Astraya, which was pretty funny in a sense. And I guess in a sense that was a lesson learned. Do not wail on limited banners. Permanent banners, sorry. But that was a lesson learned. But beyond that, I also got Matoi. Matoi is someone that I've been trying to roll for back when she first appeared, but unfortunately, my luck not being as great, I had to get her on the last step of a step up banner, which was for Starfest. And in that Starfest, it was essentially made where you could more or less get yourself a guaranteed copy of her if you throw in like 13,500 star diamonds, in which you have 5 steps. The first step being 1,500, and then steps 2 all the way up to 5 being 3,000 star diamonds to roll. And then upon me getting my first copy, I thought, maybe I should get a second copy. And I did get a second copy, which is right around here. I got my second copy, but unfortunately, that took another 13,500 star diamonds. Thankfully, I saved most of this star diamonds, but again, I also had to spend a little bit here and there, so I think that was around nearly 100 spent on getting 2 copies of Matoi. Yeah, I wasn't really proud, but hey, I at least got her in the end. That's what I'm happy about. But yeah, Matoi, she's really good. I enjoy using her a lot. I more or less use her in a lot of things, like all the battles and everything in between. But yeah, I think she's worth using and worth rolling for. Moving on, main flagship girl, Stella. She's at Destiny bonus 5. I don't think I've been really attentively rolling a lot for her in particular, but hey, she's useful. She's at Destiny bonus 5, and her other copy is right around I think I leveled it up. Right here. That's her other copy. That's her law form, and I guess she'll come to me eventually at like Destiny bonus 8 or something like that. I don't know. But either way, I'm not too fussed about trying to build up on her. Who else am I showing off? Let's see. Oh yeah, Sigmund. This dude, he's really powerful. He is a really powerful guy. In my opinion, he's worth rolling for. He's really powerful. Probably one of the most powerful fire units in the game. I don't think I spent too much trying to roll for him, but he's absolutely worth it. And I have his lore version. I put him in Chaos because he looks pretty cool in Chaos. And his lore version is around here. That's his lore version. He looks pretty badass, in my opinion. Although personally, I absolutely prefer his Chaos version because he looks so badass in his Chaos version. But yeah, I'm very happy with that. Another character that I'm very happy with, we're gonna get into Kulap Territory, Silveria Bless, from Valkyria Chronicles. Now, Silveria, I saw, the very instant I saw Silveria being a thing, I realized, you know what, I'm gonna spend at least a good couple of 12,000 diamond packs just to save for her. That was how badly I wanted to get her. And I decided, you know what, I am going to spend 12,000 diamond packs because there were special offers, and I thought, you know what, I might as well buy those because I don't think they're gonna be doing something that good again for a while. And that's what I did. And thankfully I managed to get her like 4 copies of her within 5 multis. So I was really fortunate with that. But for the most part, I would say she is absolutely worth using. And I personally put her in her Chaos form, and her Lore form is right around here. She looks really freaking good. Yeah. So yeah, despite the fact that I decided to spend like a good couple of 12,000 diamond packs, I thought, yo, I at least managed to get her within like 4 multis. Well, actually, I got her first copy in like 2 multis, and then I managed to get like another 3 in like 3 multis later, which was pretty funny. Because some of my friends were trying to roll for her, and then they were like, ugh, they're still not getting any luck. But they got her in the end. So there's that. In my opinion, she's really good. And I'm not really sure if she'll be back in a future banner. So, I'd probably be on the lookout for that. Beyond that, there's also Christmas Gerda. And Christmas Gerda is honestly a really damn good character to have. Because especially in her lore form, she's really, really good on a defensive front. In my opinion, one of the best defensive characters you can get in the game. She's really good at support, and she's really hot to me. Okay, I love me some cute petite anime women. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah. In any event, she is absolutely worth rolling for. Managed to get her at like Destiny bonus 4. That's her lore version, by the way. And her Chaos version is right around. Where is it? Ah, there it is. That's her Chaos version. But for the most part, I'm very happy with keeping her at Destiny bonus 4. If I really wanted to, I could probably aim for like Destiny bonus 8, but I am gonna choose not to. Because I'm not that much of a whale. Beyond that, I also have the normal OG Gerda, and she's at Destiny bonus 4. And LB4 in her Chaos form, and her Lore form is right over here. And honestly, I do use her sometimes. I feel like I should use her a little bit more, so that way I could get a little bit more usage out of her. Who else am I showing off? You know what, let me actually show off some more collab characters. Levi, I have at level 100. Limit Break 2. I do not. Now, Levi is one of the characters that I do not have Destiny bonused. Because, again, I didn't know that Destiny bonus was going to be a thing at all. So I thought, you know what, I will easily settle for one copy. And to be fair, Levi is actually really darn good. He has a relatively decent skill, which I will show you in a moment. And that skill is his ability to do a pursuit, and he will be able to attack whoever your allies attack. So if your ally attacks one person, Levi will join in that attack, and if an ally does like an AoE attack, Levi's gonna attack all of those people, irrespective of whether it hits their weakness or not. And honestly, that's kind of pretty freaking cool. And honestly, I feel that that is a relatively decent skill. It's relevant in PvP. I would say that he is arguably one of the best, if not the best, out of the Attack on Titan trio. Although, as far as that skill he has is concerned, the only other character in the game back then, when he came out, that had that kind of skill, was Killian. Killian is originally a 4-star character, but Killian had a unique selling point in which he is the only character in the game where he would actually pull off a pursuit attack when someone ends up attacking an enemy that is weak against them. So if a fire unit attacked a wind unit, Killian would join in that pursuit and attack them. So that was Killian's one main unique USP, or unique selling point. And in my opinion, he's still pretty good, because he's arguably easier to get at max Destiny Bond, and he's also relatively decent for people starting out in the game. So if you are planning on starting the game at some point, I would recommend rolling for Killian. He is really decent, and he is pretty darn decent. And the only other character that has a skill that's similar to Levi's and Killian's is, believe it or not, Popina. Popina is the actual mascot of the game, and Popina, I feel, is one of my most blessed characters here, because when the Starfist banner came out for her, I managed to do the first step for 1500 Star Diamonds, and in that one roll that I did, I managed to get 2 copies of her within 1500 Star Diamonds. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this roll. The next thing you know, I managed to get 2 copies of her. That's it. I'm done. I'm out. But yeah, it was a relatively decent thing there. But back on the topic of the whole pursuit thing that I was talking about, she is also another character that actually does this. So the only characters that actually have like a pursuit like attack are Levi, Killian, and her. So yeah, I do feel that this is absolutely worth rolling. And pursuit skills are really, really fun. And in the right scenarios, especially in PvP, it can definitely make a difference. So there's that. Now then, who else am I going to show off? Ah, yes. Windus. Windus! I feel that Windus was very merciful to me. When I tried rolling for her, she came to me within around 3 multis. Oh, and Windus is also a character that I still don't have Destiny bonus for. So, I'm gonna have to settle for keeping her at LB2 until further notice. Until she's like got another banner coming up very soon or whatever. But yeah, Summer Windus I'm very happy with, and I decided to put her in lore because I am a man of culture, see? And to be honest, that swimsuit in her lore version is so damn good. I'm sorry. I was more or less thinking with my lower brain instead of with my meta brain. Anyway, who else am I showing off? Ah, Lisa. Lisa was honestly a little bit cruel to me. Not only was my Starfest pull for her really bad, like, oh, she is Starfest limited by the way, but my pulls for her weren't really that kind, but I do feel that after that initial 50 pulls that I had to do just to get like the initial 5 steps, the second lap that I had to do was a little bit kinder. She came to me like another two multi-pulls later, so there was that, and I managed to get her at Destiny bonus 1, so there's that too. Who else? Lufa. I only just got 1 copy of him. Like, I didn't really feel that it was worth getting 2 copies of him back in the day when Destiny bonuses were not introduced yet. But, I didn't really go too ham for him. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do 2 steps and just leave. I got him in like 2 steps, obviously, but then I just left. And to be honest, I feel that he's really decent even at this state, because he's relatively fast as far as speed is concerned. So I felt, you know what, he's decent, he does damage, he does all this stuff, and even in PvP, he's still somewhat viable. So he has that going for him. And I could easily settle for saying, you know what, I'm satisfied with just keeping him at 1 copy and keeping him at LB0, max level and everything. So there's that. Now then, as you can see, I've got quite a number of level 100s and quite a number of level 80s you're about to see, because I don't have every single character at 6-star. I have every single character at 5-star or above, but not every single character at 6-star. And all the characters you see here are either 5 stars that are kept at level 1, or 4 stars and 3 stars that, well, I can just keep them there, because I'm relatively lazy on the front of actually leveling them up and whatnot. So, it's whatever to me at that point. But either way, I do have all the characters at 5-star or above. Who else can I share stories about? Ah, yes. Where are Eren and Mikasa? Because I actually want to talk about the Kulap characters now. Where are they? This is the trouble of having an account. Ah, there you are. Right, Eren. Eren, in my opinion, as far as my roles for him were concerned, was honestly one of the cruelest, because I did like a couple of multis, just rolling for like Aaron. Didn't get him, but then I ended up having to spend a little bit of money just to get him anyway. And I thought, yo, that it was like another 2 multis later, he finally came. So I think I spent around, I don't remember, but I don't remember me being lucky with him either. But for the most part, I managed to get him, which is fun, which is fine. I mean, as far as my usage and mileage of him is unfortunately not that high. I mean, to be fair, he does have a unique Idola form, which I will show you right here. He has his Titan form as his Idola. My main reason for me to actually put him in any team is probably just to get this Titan Idola. So that's more or less my main reason for using him. He's pretty unique. Beyond that, we also have Mikasa. Mikasa ain't too bad. I mean, she's okay. I wouldn't consider her bad. She's just okay. She's not too crazy or anything like that, but yeah, she has the lupus as a Idola for some reason, but hey, whatever. Again, I'm missing her and Aaron as far as Destiny bonuses are concerned, which again entails me getting another copy of them. And back in the day, Destiny bonuses were not a thing, and I was more or less content with just getting 1 copy. I didn't foresee any of that kind of nonsense from Saga coming. The bastards. But in any case, I do have both of them. And of course, I do have Levi. So I have all 3 of the Attack on Titan collab characters, which is nice. Who else? Oh yes, Kuna. Kuna, she's a pre-reg bonus, man. You have no excuse to not get her. She's a literal pre-registration bonus. And she's also available in the shop, the Rappy Feather shop. So honestly, as far as getting her as it is concerned, you honestly have no excuse to not get her. Like, literally anyone who has been playing this from day 1 has her. She's a literal pre-registration bonus. I wouldn't say she's bad, but hey, she's okay. Who else am I gonna show off? Oh yeah, Rappy. I think he was like a first anniversary character. So he was like a free 4-star, so it was like whatever to me. I just put him at level 80 because I felt like it. But it's cute. Ah yes, Lodi Stella, or Stella Memories. I just call her Lodi Stella because obviously she's a freaking loli. I put her in Chaos for some reason, but I don't have another copy of her at all. I was more or less content with just getting 1 copy of Lodi Stella. Because I'm not that much of a lolicon. I mean, despite all my Twitter retweets of me retweeting nice, cute, flat-chested girls on the internet, of anime girls and all that stuff, I am not super into real lolis. Like, I'm more of a type that likes the flat chest, but honestly, I have a diverse taste in cute girls. But in any event, I guess that's it for my collection. I guess that's all the characters I have. I just wanted to show you some highlights. Oh! Yes. You. Summer Stella. Oh my god. Oh, man. Summer Stella was the reason why I almost quit Idola. The effort that I had to put in just to get her was just unbelievable. The amount of rolls that I had to do just to get one copy of her was very depressing. I ended up going around nearly 200 pulls without getting Stella, and not only that, that was also 200 pulls without me getting a single 5-star character. And 5-star character rates are around 2%. And even with the actual arena coin bonus that I had, it was still not doing well at all with regards to me actually rolling for Summer Stella. But after 200 pulls, I finally managed to get her. Ugh, man. The reactions that I had, and it also didn't help that at the same time, I was also playing Fate Grand Order NA, and I was also rolling for Summer Nero. And my word, the evening I had when I was rolling for both of her and Summer Nero in FGO, the reaction I had was just insane. Like, I managed to get Summer Nero within around 500-600 quartz, but then in the multi that I managed to get Summer Nero, I managed to get her at MP2. So I ended up getting 2 copies of Summer Nero in one multi in FGO. But that's a whole other story altogether. But at the same time, I also managed to get Summer Stella, so I was very much content. I was just sitting there, be on cloud 9, sitting there all happy and everything. So that was pretty funny. I hope to God I don't have that kind of experience again, where I'm sitting there going over 20 multis without not getting a 5-star again. But yeah, it was not a fun time. I don't know why I keep doing that, but yeah, that was just one of my main highlights as to why I almost quit Idola. And it, honestly, if I didn't get Summer Stella, I almost would have quit. And it's kind of ironic because ever since then, she did get a couple of rate ups here and there, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to put myself through that pain again, so I'm just gonna like skip her banners for then. So yeah, it was not pretty. It was not pretty. Beyond that, I'm just gonna show off. Oh yeah, New Year's Rosalie. Honestly, she's freaking hot. In Chaos. Yeah, she's hot. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. Destiny bonus 1, because, you know, I was willing to settle for 2 copies of her. So, there's that. Not much to say, she's pretty decent, and in my opinion, she's probably a lot better than her OG form, which is right here at Destiny bonus 5. And I guess there are some other characters that I do want to like make honorable mentions about. Popo Pudding. If you're starting this game, she is probably a character you definitely want to invest in. Because defensively, she is one of the best characters in the game. She's very good at supporting your characters and increasing their element value gain. And honestly, she is definitely going to be a very decent character for you to actually put not only in high level content, but also in PvP. So Popo Pudding, in my opinion, is a 5-star in disguise as a 4-star. She is a defensive powerhouse. In my opinion, she is one of the best 4-stars in the game. Or at least I managed to get her to 6-star, but hey, that's just me. But yeah. If you plan on being F2P, I recommend investing in Popo Pudding. She's good. Another character that I think is worth an honorable mention, Sasha. Now, Sasha is a 3-star, but again, every single character in the game can go up to 6-star. And I will tell you now, Sasha is arguably one of the best defensive characters you can get in the game. Her Elemental Blast essentially lets you tank a lot of things. So when it comes down to high level content, she's going to be able to eat a lot of things for breakfast. Put her with the low version of Popo Pudding. You're not really gonna die, are you? Because her Elemental Blast allows her to get her guts, she allows her to taunt, and it increases her defense by 40%. And that's when you max out her Elemental Blast level. Now combine that with Popo Pudding's skill. Popo Pudding's skill, where she will be able to increase your defense and then increase your element value gain. Yeah. What is damage? What is damage? That is pretty good synergy right there. That is very good stalling synergy right there. Other honorable mentions. Ah yes, Zola. Zola's pretty decent. She's a 4-star dancer. She's pretty decent. Recommend working on her. Pretty decent at giving you some nice attack buffs, and if you put her in a law version, she does give you some more attack buffs here and there. So that's pretty cool. That's a law version, by the way. Oh yeah, Masala. Right, let me go all the way up. That's Masala. He's Destiny bonus 2. But honestly, he's really decent as an Earth unit. And in my honest opinion, he is one of the best Earth units in the game. Him in his law version is pretty decent. And I would so recommend rolling for him if you are lacking in the Earth department. So, yeah. It's pretty decent. But his Chaos version makes him look like some kind of Jesus or something like that. He does look badass, but yeah. What else can I show off? Honestly, I think that is all I can show off for now, I think. Now let's actually talk about my actual progress with things. Now then, as far as sub-stories are concerned, Uli... I don't have Uli's neutral B because again, he doesn't really have another copy of himself available. But ironically enough, tomorrow is going to be his 1.5 year anniversary, and there is going to be a 5-star version of Uli that will be available. And in my honest opinion, if you are starting the game or have plans on starting the game, I would strongly recommend you go ham on the 1.5 anniversary medal gacha so you can actually get him at max destiny bonus, because that right there is a free max destiny bonus character, just like that. Beyond that, there are other characters that I haven't gotten, like for example New Year's Stella. I don't have her, what's it called, if you will load. Yeah, I have her lore version, I don't have her chaos version, which is really unfortunate, because again, she came out back in the time when I didn't really think there was going to be destiny bonuses at all, and by that I mean like all the way in like the first couple weeks of the game's release, which is like, no, sorry, first couple of months of the game's release, because the game came out in November 2018, and then January it was like, hey, New Year's Stella, roll for her, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna roll for that, and I did, and I got her. Then there's also some Stella. I don't have her lore version. I don't have the lore version of Lowly Stella, Stella Memories, because I don't have her, because I didn't really think I would need 2 copies of her. Who else? Also got Christmas Rosalind. I don't have a Chaos version. I don't have Neutral Summer Flammy. So there's that. I do not have... Let's see. I do not have Chaos Barnabas. I mean, I could probably get another copy of him, but I'm not really in any rush to do so anytime soon. Let's see, who else am I missing? I am also very lazy with Sven, because Sven is not really someone that I was really super aiming for. Although, to be fair, he's more or less obtainable by arena. Back when he was out, I wasn't really super invested in trying to get him. So, there's that. Gilbert I need to work on, but I'm not really sure what fate path I'm gonna take him in. Let's see. Luther, again, I'm missing his lore version, because I was only willing to settle for like 1 copy of him. I didn't get another copy of him at all. And then there's also a fair chunk of the collab characters. Aaron, I don't have his Chaos version. Levi, I don't have his Chaos version either. And Mikasa, I don't have her Chaos version either. But I'm not really sure that if they are to come back in another banner, I'm not really sure if I will be willing to roll. I mean, probably I would for collection reasons, but I'm not really that much of a collector when it comes down to gacha games in general. It's just that Idola I found to be slightly easier because there is a slightly smaller character pool in comparison to other gacha games out there. But for the most part, I tend to not be super into collecting. Because again, it's obviously going to require me to spend a little bit of money here and there. Which, ironically enough, I am doing. But I do like Idola enough to actually carry on playing and sometimes even spend money on it, which is what I do. I mean, if I didn't like the game, I wouldn't be spending 1700 quid on the damn thing at all. Or a US equivalent of $2,000. Again. That'll be it. Anyway. Free quests, I've done most of them. There's like a couple of free quests that I'm missing. I'm missing 3 here. I'm missing none here, thank God. I am also missing none here, thank God. I am also missing okay, none there. What else? But yeah, I think for the most part I am done with a good chunk of free quests here and there. I just feel incredibly lazy on the front of just like doing more, but honestly, for the most part I am more or less done with most of the free quests here. I guess what would really give me something to do would be if I managed to like freestyle every single stage, because obviously there are stages that require me to actually use a certain number of different characters. Again, it's like, bruh, I don't really care about getting some petty stars just to get a little extra stars. But for the most part, my free quests, my sub-stories, they're nearly done. Okay? They're nearly done for the most part. I'm not really too fussed about doing every single free quest. I mean, I'll probably do them eventually. But for the most part, I guess I'm done. Obviously, my future plans are as follows. I'm going to carry on playing the game. Obviously, I'm going to carry on playing the game until I somehow get bored of it, or there is something that causes me to straight up quit this game altogether. Beyond that, well, I guess if I really wanted to go full collector mode, I would hope that certain banners get rerun, so that way I could just get like all the characters that I'm missing, get their fate branches, and just be done with it there and then. But that's just petty stuff for me, and I don't like petty. But I guess now I think I will end it on a free 10 roll. And this free 10 roll is going to be lasting until episode 2 comes out. I've been doing this every day, and in fact I even made a thread about me doing a free 10 roll in this game every day. And ironically enough, when the update drops tomorrow tomorrow, which is the 21st of May, the game is going to be offering one free 10 roll a day every day. Just one free 10 roll a day. That's pretty cool. So again, I would say that now is arguably a very good time for you to start the game if you have had your reservations about it. but that's just me. But before I do, I've got about 15,000 star diamonds saved up, and although this banner in particular is very tempting because there are a couple of characters that I'm missing out destiny bonuses on, like Elwyn here and Gilbert here. I don't have their chaos. I don't have Elwyn's chaos form, and I don't have Gilbert like fully. I haven't really done his sub stories yet, but I'll probably do them eventually. But now I'm probably going to skip this completely because I don't really care. I care far more about episode 2 and what that's going to offer. And I feel that now would be appropriate to end this on a free multi. And you're going to have to excuse me for the fact that I will have to take a screenshot. So, without further ado, let's get started. Wonder what I'm gonna get. Honestly, as long as I don't get Jasper, I would be absolutely fine with getting any other 5-star. So, am I going to end this on a high or a low? Let's find out. Okay. We'll go to... Oh, we're ending this on a high. Nice. We got a 5-star. Meal, eh. Oh, 3 stars. Ooh, oh, Kyra. Lycon. Damn it. Ooh, Nicole. And Zola. Cool. That is a very good multi. It is just a shame that out of everything out there, Nicole is more or less the only thing that was of any note. Because again, I have all of these characters max destiny bonus except Nicole. Because I don't really wail a lot on this game outside of some very specific banners. But hey, I will 100% take that. But I feel like now it would be a great time for me to stop. I hope you found this somewhat interesting, looking into the sights of someone who has spent quite a bit of money on the game. Not crazy amounts, but a reasonable amount, especially in like the year and a half that this game's been out for. But hey, I hope you found this somewhat interesting. If you enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button. And maybe I might do more account show and tells and other mobile gacha games that I play. But until then, I'll see you all next time. Take it easy.